Ever wonder why some men always seem to be in charge of their relationships and can easily attract and keep women's attention? If you've ever felt like you were missing something important, you're in the right place. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and how it can change the way you live your life and interact with others. Today we're going to reveal the Stoic secrets to getting power and control over any woman. Imagine having the calm confidence of a Stoic sage and being able to handle the complexities of attraction with ease and grace. It's not about looks or superficial charm. It's about developing a mindset that earns respect and admiration. In this video, we'll look at 10 useful Stoic principles that you can start using right away. Take a seat, because by the end of this movie, you'll know how to improve your relationships and get ahead in any situation. Get comfortable, and let's explore the life-changing power of Stoicism. Don't forget to like, follow, and ring that bell to join our community of modern Stoics. Now, let's start with number 1. Stay independent. Be the kind of man who really gets women's attention, loves being independent. This thought comes from the Stoic philosophy that says self-control and independence are the most important things in life. It's great to be deeply in love, but don't let that make you forget about yourself. Being crazy about her is great, but making her the center of your world is where the trouble starts. At first it might seem like a fairy tale, but it can cause big problems down the road. If you don't take care of your own needs and wants, you'll burn out, which will lead to frustration and disappointment. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, stressed the value of being self-sufficient and staying on your own road in a relationship. This means keeping up with your interests and goals. Keep up with your work goals. She's important to you, but she's not the center of your world, as shown by your music gigs, camping trips, and movie nights with friends. Women like that mix. They're naturally attracted to men who live full, independent lives and don't try too hard to impress. For example, if she calls you last minute for a date but you already have plans, don't cancel them. Instead, politely say that you have commitments and suggest another time. This simple act shows that you value your time and hers. Being independent shows that you know your worth and are sharing your life with her voluntarily, not because you have to. That's what really draws her. Women think about the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. You can't change how she feels or what she does, but you can change how you feel and what you do by staying independent. When you respect and believe in yourself, you show that you're a complete person who doesn't need someone else to be happy. This inner strength is really appealing. When making decisions together, don't always go along with what she wants. Instead, share your thoughts and stand by your choices if you want to go to a certain restaurant or see a certain movie. This shows that you have your own mind and aren't just trying to please her. This balance of mutual respect and independence is what makes for a healthy, dynamic relationship. Remember to keep your independence like the Stoics taught you. Stay true to who you are and what you believe in. Women are interested in guys who have their own interests, goals, and passions. Show her that you are whole and happy without her, even though she is an important part of your life. Finding the right mix between independence and connection is the key to getting power and respect in any relationship. You should learn to say no. Have you ever agreed to something you didn't want to do because you couldn't say no, especially when you were with a woman you liked? We've all been there. Saying no can be strong. Not being rude, but showing that you stand your ground and know your worth is important. Saying no with confidence sends a strong message that you are a man who makes up your own mind and isn't easily swayed. That's attractive. It shows that you're not just willing to go along with anything. In Stoic philosophy, It's important to know and stick to your boundaries. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic thinkers, said it was important to stay true to yourself and not give in to outside pressures. When you practice saying no, you're following Stoic principles by putting your own values and judgments ahead of what other people expect of you. This not only makes you stronger on the inside, but it also earns you respect from men and women alike. Imagine that a woman you like asks you to do something that goes against your plans or values. For example, she might want you to skip an important work commitment to spend time with her. If you always say yes, you might end up lowering your standards and losing her respect. But if you calmly and politely tell her that you have other commitments, you show her that you respect your own duties and are not easily swayed. This shows that you have self-respect and integrity, which are both very attractive traits. I had a friend who always said yes to his girlfriend's requests, even when it caused him a lot of trouble. He thought that by being considerate and setting limits, she would be happy, but instead she started to lose respect for him and eventually broke up with him. On the other hand, another friend learned to say no when it was necessary. He found a balance between being kind and setting limits. Not only did his girlfriend respect him more, but their relationship got healthier because of mutual respect. Now, I'm not saying you should reject every request or play hard to get. I'm just saying that knowing where to draw the line and not being afraid to show your limits will boost your self-respect and make women see you as someone who stands up for what they believe in. Being able to say no is a strong skill that will help you stay true to your values, earn respect, and eventually make women more interested in you. You'll find that following this Stoic principle not only gives you more control over your life, but it also makes other people respect and look up to you more. So the next time you're tempted to say yes just to please someone, remember that a well-placed no can be your greatest strength. Third, make sure she breaks eye contact. First, that time when you look at a woman you like and your eyes meet. It's like a silent conversation. This is more than just a passing thought. It's a strong tool based on Stoic ideas. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, who was holding firm and not giving in, peace and confidence. Hold eye contact a little longer until she looks away first to show the same level of calm. Things change. This sends a strong, subtle message that you are calm and confident, and that you are not easily shaken. It's as if you're saying to yourself, I am in control of myself and my emotions. When she breaks the gaze, she's recognizing your inner strength and calm. When you make eye contact with someone, you're exposing a vulnerable part of yourself and showing how confident and steady you are. When both of you hold it, it's a shared experience. But when she looks away first, it's often a sign that she acknowledges your presence and strength. Think about this situation. If you're at a party and look across the room at a beautiful woman, keep your gaze steady and calm, just like she does. If she looks away at first, maybe because she's nervous, this simple act can leave a lasting impression. It's not about making interactions a competition for power, but learning these little things can help you. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and unaffected. For example, if you learn the art of eye contact, you show that you are confident and powerful without saying a word. This small, seemingly insignificant action can have a big impact on how other people see you. Remember that it's not just about how she reacts. It's also about developing your own inner strength and control. This practice is in line with Stoic virtues and will help you become a better, more composed person. Using this in your interactions will not only make you stand out, but it will also build your internal strength by making sure she breaks eye contact. First, you're subtly showing that you're confident and strong, which is attractive and memorable. This approach, which comes from Stoic philosophy, can make you much more powerful and noticeable in social situations. Fourth, set personal boundaries to gain power and influence over any woman. According to the Stoics, a man must set clear and unwavering personal boundaries. This is an important part of their theory that can't be changed. When you know your values and stick to them no matter what happens in life, you show that you are strong and wise. Like a ship going through rough seas without a strong hand on the helm, you lose your direction and sense of self when you don't have clear boundaries. A man with strong boundaries is like that ship's captain, guiding his life with purpose and control. These boundaries aren't about building walls or being unapproachable. They're about self-respect and recognizing your own worth. When you stick to your values and don't give in to others, it sends a strong message. It means, I know who I am and I won't change. For example, if you have a rule that people shouldn't disrespect you, you should deal with it in a calm and strong way when someone does. If a woman you're dating makes a hurtful joke about you, you shouldn't brush it off or get angry. Instead, you should calmly tell her that those kinds of jokes are not okay with you. This doesn't mean you can't joke around or have fun. It just sets a standard for how you expect to be treated. Women are drawn to men with clear boundaries, not because they want to control them, but because they respect a man who is sure of himself and doesn't waver. It shows strength, honesty, and integrity. It shows that you don't need other people's support or validation all the time. When a woman sees that you don't let anyone cross your boundaries, she'll think that this man is unique because he doesn't let anyone into his world. This method fits with the Stoic teaching that you should know your worth and not let other people take it away. You have to be in charge of your own life, stick to your beliefs, and live a full life. Reason and principle have led them. Setting limits is also important for keeping a relationship healthy. Like if you value, you need time to yourself and room to recharge. Tell your partner about this early on. By setting this boundary, you avoid future arguments and make sure that your needs are met. It also shows that you value yourself and expect others to do the same. Remember that boundaries aren't just saying no to other people. They also let you say yes to yourself. They help you put your well-being first and stay true to your values. Being sure of yourself is attractive and can give you a lot more power over women and other people around you. In essence, being Stoic means realizing that setting limits is a way to take care of yourself and show respect. It means knowing your worth and sticking to your beliefs. Setting personal limits will not only help you gain control over women, but it will also help you live a life of honor and respect for yourself. Try it out and see how it changes your relationships and your life. Do not worry. Under pressure. Have you ever noticed how some women know just what to say to make you angry? It can feel like people are testing you to see how you'll react. This is where Stoicism comes in, as a powerful way to gain control and influence over any situation, including interactions with women. If you don't give in to her pressure and show that you're upset, you're not just playing her game, you're rising above it to truly stand out and earn respect. You must learn to keep your cool. If you don't react to everything, she might wonder why you're not upset. Is he interested in someone else? Now that the roles have switched, she wants your praise instead of you wanting hers. But it's not a game. It's about showing that you're safe, sure of yourself, and in charge of your feelings. This fits nicely with Stoic teachings that stress the need for self-control and emotional strength. For example, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and one of the most famous Stoic philosophers. He was faced with many problems and challenges, but he stayed cool and collected, showing that true power lies within one's own mind. Let's use this in real life. Let's say you're on a date, and she starts talking about how all of her ex-boyfriends were smarter or more attractive. Instead of getting defensive or trying to top her stories, you keep your cool and say something like, "That's interesting. It sounds like you've had some experiences that helped shape who you are today." This shows that you're not easily upset. and that you value your own self-worth without needing approval from others. When you learn to be stoic, the game changes completely. It changes the balance of power, making it clear that you are in charge of your feelings and actions. This not only makes you more attractive, but it also gets you respect over time. This cool and collected attitude becomes second nature, letting you handle all of your relationships with poise and confidence. Remember that staying calm under pressure isn't just a strategy, it's a sign of your inner strength and self-mastery. By following Stoic principles, you gain the power to affect not only women, but also all parts of your life, leading to deeper, more meaningful connections and a deep sense of self-assurance. If you've made it this far and are still interested, please take a moment to comment below with "I stay calm when things get tough." This simple action shows that you really understand the message we've been talking about. Your involvement is greatly appreciated and shows that you're dedicated to growing as a person. Let's go deeper and keep talking about it. Sixth, move forward with confidence. When talking to women, confidence is very important. Let's look at this from a serious point of view. Being sure of yourself and knowing your worth give you confidence. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be one." Being a good man means having the qualities you admire and acting with purpose. For example, if you like a woman and want to ask her out, but aren't sure if she feels the same way, she might be playing it cool or waiting for you to make a move. This is your chance to show confidence, not arrogance. Being sure of yourself doesn't mean being pushy or telling her how you feel. It means showing that you know what you want and are ready to go after it in a respectful way. Start by doing small things, like lightly touching her on the arm while you talk, giving her a pat on the shoulder when she laughs at your jokes, or fixing her hair if it's not in place. These little things will help you connect with her and show that you're paying attention and caring. Pay close attention to how she responds. If she seems open and at ease, you can slowly move forward. It's not about showing interest. It's about making her feel valued and at ease. For example, if she tells you a story, you could say, "I love how passionate you are about that. It's really refreshing." This kind of comment shows that you're genuinely interested in her as a person. Remember Epictetus's wise words. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If she doesn't respond positively, don't take it personally. Instead, see it as a chance to learn and grow. Rejection is a normal part of life, and it doesn't make you less valuable. Stoic men know that their worth doesn't come from what other people think of them, but from their own actions and character. By going forward with confidence, you're not only showing her that you're a man who knows what he wants, but you're also showing that you have self-control and strength. If you want to be calm, these traits will help you in every part of your life. Respect women and let your real confidence show through. This will not only attract them, but also earn their respect, which is important for any relationship. Number 7. It's hard to be unsure in relationships because our instinct is to want clarity and to have everything planned out. But what if leaning into the unknown is where the magic happens? Yes, you heard that right. Instead of trying to control every interaction, let go and enjoy the trip without worrying too much about the end goal. From a Stoic point of view, this fits perfectly with the idea of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Stop trying to control every part of your relationship and accept that some things are out of your control. This will make you more flexible, resilient, and present. For example, instead of worrying about every little detail and making sure everything goes as planned, why not just choose where you want to go and let the rest happen naturally? If it rains, enjoy the activities inside. Have fun if you get lost. This way of thinking shows that you are okay with whatever comes your way,
which is a true sign of a strong and sure guy. Being present and enjoying each moment on its own is very powerful. When you welcome uncertainty, you open the door to endless possibilities and show a sense of freedom and openness that is very attractive. She will notice and think, "This guy is really here with me and isn't trying to write our story." This presence shows confidence and authenticity, which are attractive qualities. For example, if you and your date are at a new restaurant with an unfamiliar menu, don't order something you know. Instead, take a chance and try a dish you've never heard of. Being willing to embrace the unknown will make the experience more exciting and memorable for both of you, and she'll see that you're not afraid to leave your comfort zone and are open to new things. In a deeper philosophical sense, accepting what we can't change and finding peace in the present moment is what Stoics call true wisdom. If you show this in your relationships, you show that you are emotionally mature and strong, which makes you a highly sought-after man. This way of doing things is like letting a story develop naturally, without forcing it to have a certain finish. It lets real connection and growth happen. So, my friend, lean into the unknown, enjoy the journey, and stop trying to control every part of your relationship. You will not only look better, but you will also make deeper, more meaningful links. That, my friend, is what it means to be a high-value man. Number 8. Having the right attitude is one of the most important traits that any successful man should have. I don't just mean being positive. I mean having an abundance attitude. Think that the world is full of chances and possibilities. Partners, not just one great match. It's freeing, right, to find a good woman. Your mindset needs to be on point. In Stoicism, we learn to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Having a wealth mindset, on the other hand, means you don't worry too much about one woman or one chance. Keep in mind that life is full of options. Imagine walking through a garden full of many flowers. Would you focus on just one? No, you'd enjoy the range and beauty all around you. The same is true for relationships and life chances. Show happiness in your love life and in every other part of your life as well. Every little bit counts, whether it's learning a new skill, working out, or making small talk better. As the famous Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." If you
constantly work to improve yourself and think positive thoughts, you'll radiate an attractive energy. For example, learning a new language is hard and frustrating at first, but over time, you become fluent. This journey of learning not only improves your skills, but it also boosts your confidence, which makes you more attractive to others. Similarly, working out makes you look and feel better, and everyone around you can tell. If you focus on improving yourself instead of chasing women, you'll naturally become more attractive. As you work on your personal growth, people will be drawn to you like a magnet draws metal to itself. By becoming the best version of yourself, you become that magnet. When you're really at your best, you won't have to chase anyone. They'll come to you. Imagine a man who is passionate about his hobbies, does well at work, and keeps strong friendships. It's easy to fall in love with this kind of man because he oozes confidence and independence. Women are attracted to men who have a full and rich life and don't need them for approval. To sum up, having an abundance attitude means seeing all the opportunities life gives you and working on yourself all the time. If you adopt this attitude, you will not only improve your own life, but you will also automatically attract good women. Tias said that wealth is not having a lot of things, but not wanting many of them. When you focus on being more and wanting less, you gain real power and impact. Number 9. Develop your emotional skills. Emotional intelligence isn't just a trendy term. It's a key part of healthy relationships and a central idea in Stoic thought. For a guy who wants to gain power and influence with any woman, emotional intelligence includes knowing yourself, understanding others, and being able to handle your feelings well. You must have emotional knowledge. Let's break it down even more using Stoic ideas to show how it can be done. Stoics say that knowing your own emotions is the first step to emotional intelligence. You need to be self-aware. Know when you're happy, sad, angry, or vulnerable. Instead of letting these feelings rule you, name them and figure out where they come from. Because you know yourself better, you can talk about your feelings in a healthy and helpful way. For example, if you're angry after a hard day, you can calmly tell someone that you need some alone time to recharge. Emotional intelligence also includes empathy, which is the ability to understand and share another person's feelings, is in line with the idea of sympathy, the way all people are connected when you really listen to her worries, joys and fears, and react with empathy and understanding. You build a deep connection. For example, she might talk about her worries about a work project instead of brushing them off. You can say something like, "I understand how stressful that must be for you. How can I help you through this?" This makes it safe for her to be honest and open with you, which builds trust and emotional closeness. Emotional intelligence is also important for dealing with disagreements and conflicts. Instead of reacting quickly or defensively, think about how you feel and choose your answer carefully. A famous Stoic philosopher named Marcus Aurelius said that the best way to get back at someone is to act like them, calmly and reasonfully. For example, if you and someone else disagree, instead of getting angry, you could say, "I see your point and I respect your perspective. Let's find a solution that works for both of us." This shows that you are emotionally mature and willing to solve problems calmly and respectfully, which is very attractive to women. Basically, developing emotional intelligence isn't just about being emotionally aware. It's about using that awareness to make connections based on mutual understanding and respect. By following Stoic principles, you improve your emotional intelligence and, as a result, your ability to connect and influence women. This way of thinking not only gives you power in relationships, it also fits with having a good life. Life number 10 shows that you can be trusted and that you are reliable. Being reliable and consistent are important parts of any relationship, but they're especially important when looking at it through the lens of Stoicism. As Stoics, we try to show virtues like integrity, dependability, and consistency in everything we do. These virtues are not only important for our own growth, but they also have a big impact on how other people see us, especially women. When you keep your promises, you show a level of integrity that is rare and highly valued. Being dependable means more than just being on time or doing what you said you would do. For example, if you promise to help her through a hard time, being there for her mentally and physically when she needs you the most shows how reliable you are. Stoicism tells us that what we do should be in line with our morals and values. Aligning our actions with our values is what makes our behavior consistent. For example, if your partner is having a tough time at work and you consistently offer support, encouragement, and real help, you show that you are a rock in her life. Showing consistency in your words and actions strengthens your integrity and shows that you live by the values you say you believe in. For example, if you value honesty, being honest in your communication will earn you respect and admiration from your partner, who will see you as someone who is not only reliable, but also genuine and sincere. By putting trust and safety first in your interactions, you build a strong foundation for a lasting and meaningful relationship in the eyes of a Stoic. Every action, no matter how small, builds harmony and power in the relationship. For example, checking in on her well-being on a regular basis, remembering important dates, and being consistent in your love all give her a sense of security. Adopting the Stoic principles of dependability and consistency can make your relationships much better. It shows that you are a man of your word, someone who can be counted on in good times and bad. This is a very attractive trait that can help you win the respect, admiration, and ultimately the love of any woman. Stoicism isn't just about big actions. It's about small, honest things you do every day that really show who you are and help you make bonds that last. As the video comes to a close, let's take a moment to think about the powerful Stoic principles we've talked about. We've looked at how embracing Stoicism can help you gain influence and respect in your relationships, not through flashy tricks, but by developing inner strength, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. These principles aren't just about impressing other people. They're about becoming the best version of yourself, based on the wisdom of Stoicism. Remember to keep your independence. Learning to say no, staying calm, setting personal boundaries, and being dependable are all important parts of living a life based on Stoic philosophy. By following these rules, you can handle the complexities of attraction with confidence and poise, earning the respect and admiration of those around you. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to click the like button. Please leave a comment below with your ideas and experiences. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to join our growing group of modern Stoics. You'll never miss an update and be the first to know when we post new videos full of useful advice for everyday life. Don't forget to watch the suggested videos on the screen. They will help you learn more about how Stoicism can change the way you live your life and relationships. Whether you want to feel more confident, have better relationships, or just live a more fulfilling life, our channel is here to help you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.